top of my game. It's only Christ to blame. We know the reason you came. Diamonds and dollars and chains. How about you? Sit back. I got this. Relax.
So I was watching KB's podcast with Phanatik and Ameen, and I saw on the title of this podcast, what happened to Christian hip-hop? And you know, I see KB, I see Christian hip-hop, I click, and they were talking about an age-old discussion in Christian hip-hop, something that's a bit of a dead conversation now, about this whole Christian rapper versus rapper who is Christian. And I actually really liked their take on it. Obviously it's good to get some insight from a prominent Christian hip-hop figure who was around, you know, all those Donnies like Andy Mineo and Lecrae, you know, would have known all the other people on the other side as well. And I'll play a few clips for you guys, some interesting ones that I like. And I thought the perspective that they had on Christian hip-hop was just so good.
You do things for the sake of the product that you wouldn't do if you were thinking about your people. And I think Christian hip-hop has in some ways followed that trend in the sense of what is it going to take for the product, not necessarily thinking about what you're going to do for the people. Which is why I referenced the video that you put up recently, where I think that was just an excellent idea to think, what do the people need? What does the culture need?
Right.
So I lament anything that has died that has us thinking more about the product than the people.
Right. And this is part of what upsets me about this entire conversation about Christian rapper and rapper that's Christian, and what we label things, is that I really believe, with all due respect to the guys that engaged it, the folks we needed to hear from were not shined upon enough.
Yeah.
And that's probably a combination of things. I think there's some of it is arrogance. We just feel like if people want to hear us do one thing, they want to hear us talk about everything.
Right.
That's sort of the artist, you know, I can go and deal with any subject, throw it my way. I really wish, and there are reasons that this happened, but I really wish that some of the pioneers had a seat at the table during some of these conversations. But to be honest, though, I do feel like the relationship between pioneers and guys who were emerging as the faces of the genre, there was a lot of weird relational stuff happening there. There was some bad business that was done. There was a lack of trust. There was some moral concern. I mean, there was just a lot of things that made that not the case. But we would have benefited greatly. And I tried to point to dudes. I recommended the book, because you actually addressed the issue in the book as well. But anyways, the Christian rapper that's a Christian conversation. How have you thought about it? You can maybe give us even a summary of how you've thought about it, and so we can maybe even think about how we should think about it.
Is that still a conversation?
Not for real.
Right.
Not for real.
People
Everyone
sort of move past that and camp out where they're going to camp out.
Basically, and then let me just say, I think we all end up going where you said we were going to go, which is that y'all going to be Christian rappers. Like you just can't,
you can't escape it.
You don't just get to the side.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I guess for the newer artists that are coming out, and we hope the Southside Rabbi is a part of that which helps shepherd the Christian hip hop experience. As they're thinking about what they call their music, and you know, I know there was a phrase that was going around. You have artists that make music for the church and artists that make music from the church.
Yeah.
How do you sort of think through that?
Yeah, I think those categories are helpful at times, hurtful at other times. We can't help but categorize things. So one of the first things that God charged Adam to do was to name the animals. Right? You're going to start naming things because that's just what we instinctively do. This is a such and such. It's different than a such and such.
Right.
Even before that, what did God do? He separated things.
Right.
Separated the light from the dark. Separated the day from the night. Separated the rib from Adam to make woman. The separating and naming of things is part of life. So if I want something to eat with, I'm not going to use a fork when I need a spoon.
Right.
But if I want you to hand me that thing, I need to call it something because it serves a purpose.
Yeah.
So purpose is attached to function. Function is attached to name. So if your art has a purpose and a function that is Christian, you can't help but at some point earn the name because it serves the function.
Right.
Now, if you have people wanting the name when they didn't serve the function.
Oh, yes.
Oh, it's the other way around.
Yeah, that was the earlier debate.
Man.
Where cats like us would be saying, wait, why are you soaking up this space? Why do you want to be in a Christian bookstore with your rap CD and that when you're not serving the Christian function?
Right.
Why do you want the name? But today it's different. There are people who they want you to give them a pat on the back that you serve the function.
Right.
But just don't name me that. But even if we don't name you that, someone else is going to see the function and call you that.
Facts. Yeah,
Exactly.
it's
So you
just,
can't escape it.
Right.
Unless you just stop serving the function.
Right.
Which you're
Right.
free to do.
Right.
Just don't go against the function.
Right.
I don't know if I'm speaking too much in code.
Yo, do we have a new segment on this channel? Wow, that is fire. Where we play a song requested by you guys in the comments. For all of you self-promoters, for anyone, the rules are the most liked song in the comments will get a feature in my videos. Whatever one has a top comment, that could be NF could comment one of his songs and we would put it on here. Whatever is a top comment. Today's song is chosen by me by 350 called Mountain. Wow.
Been pad the crack, there's so many lies a man can stand. Before we go dumb, I will stand a chance of telling the truth. Think I mastered that. When I was a youth, think I passed the class. And struggling hard, just not for debating, no man can stand.
Let me know what you guys thought, and I'll see you later.